Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you for tuning in. As always, if you are new to the channel, do please consider subscribing. Okay, today we are back with Creative Golf 3D running on my Windows laptop. We're going to play a few more holes on the demo mode. I'm sort of revisiting this because I've had the game now for a couple of weeks, been practicing and playing away with it. I think it's great. So I also, before we get started, just want to show you a few settings. So like anything, the more you use something, the more you use the software, you dive into the settings and you mess around and see what you can find. So I just want to share with you a couple of things that I've done. I've also spoken to the guys at Creative Golf, and they advised a couple of these. So we'll just flip over to the screen now and we'll go through. Loaded the software. What you can do is go into settings at the bottom. Now I'm running the Mevo Plus, but I imagine this is similar for whatever setup you have. So firstly, if we go into flight scope setup, so you make sure it's set to short indoor, your T distance, you can set altitude as well, and your measurements and swing speed, so we'll just leave that. So make sure you got that set up. The other setting that I was advised on was the playing area. Now in the first couple of videos you'll notice you can see the ball on the screen and it wasn't quite lined up right. So it's only sort of visual, it doesn't affect the gameplay. But if you set your canvas size, width, distance and then your offset, so I'm slightly offset, you just get a better perspective of the shot. So they advised me to do that, so I've done that as well. And then whilst we're in here, if you go into game setup, there's a whole host of settings. Go into course conditions, you've got things like green hardness, so I've just got it set to medium, but that's cool that you can change it to soft. Green speed, again you can change that. The flag position, we've got it on easy today. Wind, breezy, strong, and then the weather condition as well. So you can change all those options, which is really good, and people have asked about. So then you've got like your units, the standard, chip and putt, or there's various options of the computer inserts the putts for you and stuff. I know some people have issues with chipping. The gimme, so I've just upped mine to 8 foot, and this is what I was on about the hole size in a previous video. So I've got it set to 1.5. It just makes it a little bit bigger and easier to get it in, because putting is quite difficult, and it looks easier as well on the camera. So you've got like your show ideal putts and what you want on the green. So there's a whole host of settings in here. Follow the ball on the camera. I really like that view, but again, you can change the views. The ball flight colour, so that's the ball flight. I can't think of the word. What's the like the shot tracer, and then the speed up of the holes. So there's loads of options in here for it to suit your your needs, which I think is worth pointing out. And this is where you can set your graphics. You can things like if your laptop's struggling a little bit, you can don't have the balloons, the birds and stuff like that to make it run a little bit smoother. And then your sound as well. So let's shout sounds. We'll put that on. Applause enabled. So yeah, it's just good to see that there are a few settings in here that's worth noting, I think anyway. So okay, I just wanted to show you that. Let's jump in and we'll play a few on the back nine because we haven't done that. So let's give it a go. Okay, so we're playing the back nine on the course you get with the demo of Creative Golf. Went through the settings just a second ago, as you've seen. So we've got it set on those settings. Easy flags. What was it? Minimal breeze. I think we had it set to, and the canvas view, just to give it a better perspective. So let's see how we get on. Obviously I've been using this for a little while now, so I want to sort of redo another video. As I said, you just you learn as you go and you get used to it, and you know what you like and what you don't like, etc. So let's see, we've got 372 yards, par 4. Again, really impressed with the gameplay. I didn't think I would be, but this is the software I'm definitely looking at purchasing next. Okay, so I'm just going to take an iron, just don't hit woods in here. See if we can get sight and about. Yeah, I pulled it a little, which is what I've been doing recently, but that should be fine. Lovely. So 186. What was that I hit? 5 iron. Obviously the Mevo Plus connected up, as I always say. I'm using the Chrome Soft again. Ball is taking a bit of a battering. I haven't split any balls yet, but I know people have been, perhaps because I don't hit driver. That has an effect. Okay, so 185. Maybe if we can allow for a little bit of a hop on with the medium greens. We've got a perfect low. So one thing I would say is, coming out of the rough in bunkers, I find it really realistic. You know, it penalises you where it should penalise you. If you don't flush it out of the rough, you know, if it's quite heavy, you do see some of those like nose ball dives. Okay, let's see if we can get. Been hitting my 7 well this morning, so hopefully front of the green. Lovely looking view down there. Like to play this course in real life one day. Okay. It's a good hit. Yeah, maybe turned it over a little again. Yeah, I didn't quite get all of it. It's probably a club out by the look of that. 152 carry, yeah. Didn't quite get hold of that one. But this is good, so we'll see what the chipping's like. I tend to hit sort of a sand wedge. I'm a bit of a do the same type of thing every time I chip, but it tends to work in here. I don't often do the bump and runs, but we can try that as well. But I find it quite realistic. I find you've got to give it a bit of a, if anything, I tend to hit them harder than I probably would in real life, but 25 yards. See if we can get this close. Yeah, 22 yards.
Rain.
So this person view that I've set, when you set the canvas size at the start, it's meant to, as you've seen then, it looked like I played that shot, and you don't see it starting from the ground, if that makes sense. You see it starting from where it sort of hit my impact screen. Also to note, I've got it on 8-foot gimmies, so I got that nice and close. But as you've seen there, the chipping seemed to work. Also, someone did comment, and I will, I'll reply to the comment, but on here as well, is I'm about 15 inches for putting from my hitting strip to there, and everything seems to work and pick it up. About 5 foot in front of the Mevo unit. Again, the silver dot on the ball, I try and face it to the screen. I think the dot does help with the spin numbers. Mine always seem a little bit low, but I am a few versions out on the Mevo because I don't want to upgrade it yet. Okay, 145. Let's try a pitching wedge. I finally sorted the screen out as well, because I've got a double mattress protector behind there, and it had all fallen down, so the screen's looking really nice now. I am looking to put some edging on, some sort of baffling, so let me know what you guys think. I don't know if you can quite see it on the video there, but just to try and neaten it up a little bit, I guess. Okay. 145. It's a cracking looking hole. Okay, let's see if we can stick one on the green. Oh, pulled that left. Stay there, stay there. Back left. Oh, so there you go. That's everything's going left today. You can see it stuck, and it just hit that raft and didn't come out. So again, really quite realistic with that, in my opinion anyway. Okay, so again we'll get the sand wedge. Again, you've got the image in the top right there, so it's always good to look at that. I find it really helpful. It's really good. So 11.5 yards, sort of half of what I had before. Let's see if we can just again get this. Oh, don't forget to choose the chipping mode in the bottom corner as well. I forgot to look at that actually. So you need to change that between drive, iron, chip, putt. Just so the unit knows what it's expecting, or the software knows what it expected. Okay, so we've got 30 to 40% rough here in the bottom corner. my face, my screen will be, my recording of me will be there, but so you won't really see it, but I could probably move it to show you. So 30 to 40%, 12 yards. So I'm going to look at playing this like 20 yards. Yeah. Come down quite nicely. Okay, cool. So we've got 10.5 foot now. But again, registered the chip fine, no problems there at all. Again, like everyone, it's a it's a radar system, so sometimes it doesn't pick one up, but generally it's pretty good. The other thing I'm using is, you can see that, is an Odyssey Fang putter. Seems to work really well with the unit. Because I know some people have had issues. So the ball goes down there. You can't see that. Can you see that on there? Yeah. We get that ball out of the way. Okay, again, you've got the 1.5 cup size, so it makes it look really inviting. We've got it set to putting slow mode. We know the greens are medium, and we've got 10.5 foot. So for me, it's sort of get it to my screen, just before my screen. It's got a chance of going in. Yeah, I've absolutely smashed that.
Not too bad.
Okay, it's within 8 foot. It was 8 foot exactly, was it? Yeah. The other thing I've just noticed is I've got my Mevo. I didn't realise because it didn't warn me. I've got it set to not 12 degrees, which is interesting. I'm going to leave it. I've only just noticed that. So I know at Awesome Golf it will prompt you to put it into simulation mode. Yeah, not going mad. I'll check the angle after, but that looks like it's set to about 16 degrees there, which is interesting, but it's picking up everything perfectly. I generally stick it to 12, but... Okay, what we've got a par 5. Again, a cracking looking hole. I think the quality of the graphic for me is so good. You know, it looks really realistic, especially being down now on the tee pad. Let's see if we can fire a 4-iron out. Divot Action mat, go check my video for that. I think it's a good buy. I've done a couple of videos on the mat. If you are looking to buy a mat or an insert, I went for the insert option because it was a lot cheaper, and I already had the stance mat, as it were. Okay, so 4-iron, not my best club, but see if we can get one out there. Gripping down a little bit. That was a good hit. Again, my sort of standard draw. Yeah, not bad. Could have caught it a little bit better, but not too bad. We take it. 315 to the pin. Let me show you again the map up here. As you click it, it's really cool. It opens it up. You can see it nicely. So it always puts you straight down the pin. But we're just gonna. What should we give us in? Let's give us. What, 130? Yeah, 138 in. So that leaves us 177. So I think we could hit a 7-iron down here. Bit of course management. Not something well, it's something I should do more when I can get out and play again. Set to driver wood as well. So remember to change that to iron mode. Okay, so try not to hit my metal dart. I've been knocking them off, haven't I? Okay, so we're going to attempt a 7-iron layup to leave us a wedge in. That's the idea anyway. Again, as I've been doing, tugging it a little left. Oh, got lucky. Little members bounce there. Just kicked out, but that should be in perfect position. But yeah, ball flight, I love it. I haven't changed the view on that. I think it's great. No better feeling for me than seeing that ball come down, especially when you're hitting it on the green. So we'll hit the wedge. 142 in. If I expand that screen again, just so we can see. 142, and obviously you can move it to where you want it to go. Little green man up there as well. We're going to go straight down there, see if we can hit this green in regulation. Good hit. Get down. Oh, stop. So that's, you think that, oh, that's killed me, but it actually, I think there's a bit of a ridge in that green. It's actually just landed on the little bit of that ridge and popped on. But again, very realistic. That's good though. So we've got 12 to 15%. What I'm going to do is try a little pitch and wedge bump and run type thing with that Mevo set how it is. I wonder if it's going to pick this up. So 12 to 15%, 18 yards. Again, I'll probably hit it like 25 yards with a wedge. So a bit of a pop it up and run it along. Yeah, it picked it up perfectly. So the unit's performing really well. Great! And that was actually a really nice shot. So for once, I'm actually playing alright. As always, guys, comment down below. Let me know what you think of the videos. Let me know what you want to see. I'm really enjoying making them and putting them together. So again, we got a nice overview. Par 4, 330, so not a massive. You've got even the gates, and if you've seen that there, the gates in front. What I'll do, I think on the last couple I forgot to change there, so let's change that to an iron. And let's get, what have we got? The chloride pick up ready. Right, 4 iron again. See that's working okay today. We've got to be careful here, so this actually bends to the dogleg to the right a little bit. Let's have a look at the map. And there's pretty straight. That's fine there for me because I tend to draw the ball, so. Okay, see what we can hit. Bit slappy, very slappy. Yeah, 145. That's a terrible swing. What is right there? What have we got there? 202. Okay, let's rip. See what I do. We'll take the 5 iron. The only reason for that is I tend to hit it a little bit better. Where is it? 5. Right, we're going straight at the pin. We haven't hit it off the tee very nice, but we're in play. Got quite a bit. We've got 12 to 15% in the rough, so it's probably first cut, I guess. Okay, we need to get all of this. Did it lovely. I don't know why it hasn't gone anywhere. Oops. Interesting. Didn't quite see the stats on that, but there you go. 76 yards. Launch up. This would be nice. We'll launch up a sandwich. Okay. We'll finish on this hole. See if we can stick it close. So 15 yards of perfect. We're in wedge mode. Perfect lie because we're on the fairway. Plus 34 foot. So it's playing a bit more than 76 yards. Gone up. Oh, absolutely creamed it. Typical. So I've hit 2 terrible iron shots and then creamed a wedge. That's okay. Also, just notice you get not ready in the top, or I forgot to say, and then it goes ready when it's ready to play. Okay, 30 to 40% in the rough or lie, 22 yards. So again, need to hit this a little bit harder. Oh, that ball. That was really weird. I thought the ball was broken there. No. Okay, so we're going to finish playing all four. Never mind. Okay, so as I always state, I use a separate ball without a dot for putting. Stick it down there. Okay. 40 foot, 13 yards, 40 foot. Oh, it's a great putt. Oh no, slow down, slow down, slow down. Way too hard. Got a bit carried away then. 60.
Better luck next time.
Okay, there you go. So that was a few holes. What was that? 10, 11, 12, 13 on the back 9 of the course you get with the demo of Creative Golf 3D. As always, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative. I certainly enjoyed making it. So as always, please leave a comment. Please do consider subscribing. And thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.